Hey everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. Hope you're doing well. My name is Todd. This is Dead Girl Walking from the musical Heathers. This is the animatic version. I've been reacting to all the different parts of the musical through these animatics. I've created a playlist with all the different parts, so if you want to go back and watch one or rewatch one or whatever, it'll be available in the top right towards the end of the video. This is requested by a Patreon subscriber. You too can join the Patreon. Link down below in the description will get you there. Throw a like in the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hit that notification bell. That way you know when videos post immediately. And you can come check them out. And let's go.
The demon queen of high school has decreed it. She says Monday 8 a.m. I will be deleted. They'll hunt me down in study hall, stuff and mount me on the wall. 30 hours to live, how shall I spend them? I don't have to stay and die like cattle. I could change my name and ride up to Seattle.
True.
But I don't own a motorbike. Wait, here's an option that I like. Spend these 30 hours getting free pay. Yeah, I need it hard. I'm a dead girl walking. I'm in your yard. I'm a dead girl walking. Before they punch my clock, I'm snapping off your window lock. Got no time to knock. I'm a dead girl walking.
Veronica, what are you doing in my room?
Sorry, but I really had to wake you. See, I decided I must ride you till I break you. Cause Heather says I got to go. You're my last meal on death row. Shut your mouth and lose them tiny whities.
Tiny whities, oh my
Come
god.
on, tonight I'm yours. I'm your dead girl walking. Get on all fours, kiss this dead girl walking. Let's go, you know the drill. I'm hot and pissed and on the pill. Bow down to the will of a dead girl walking. And you know, it's cause you're beautiful. You say you're numb inside, but I can't agree. So the world's unfair. Keep it locked out there.
I literally thought she was just going to go to whoever was going to kick her ass window and just beat them up first.
In here
That would have been a solid option.
Let's make this beautiful.
That works for me.
She's just like, no, get out of here. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, full steam ahead. Take this dead girl walking.
How'd you find my address?
Let's break the bed. Rock this dead girl walking.
tore my mattress.
No sleep tonight for you. Better
Quit
choke
asking
than
questions,
what you
dude.
do.
Okay.
Get your ass in gear. Make this hometown disappear.
Okay.
Slap me, pull my hair, touch me there and there, but no more talking. Love this dead girl walking. Love this dead girl walking. Love this dead girl. Yeah.
Ow!
That was a very funny song and a very funny video. And yeah, I thought she was going to go kick the ass out of whoever's going to beat her up. The cool kids or whatever. That took a totally different turn than what I was expecting. Link down below in the description for the original video. Go throw it some love. It seemed like an odd route to take, but it's understandable, I guess. She's not exactly a dead girl walking. She will survive. They're not going to kill her. It's more just humiliation in front of the school. So I guess maybe she's trying to jump out in front of that before she's humiliated. I never really went through that growing up, you know, given a time and a place, you know, after school, by the gymnasium, you know, that cliche fight language back then. It's because I was just bigger than most of the people my age. Like, I hit my growth spurt, like, height-wise in, like, first grade, so I was just taller than everybody. And then I just kept on that train, although I was shorter than a lot of people in 7th grade, 6th grade, somewhere around there, 6th, 7th grade. People were passing me. I didn't have my second spurt. By, I think, sophomore year, I finally hit that second spurt of like, oh, okay. I've not only reached some people, I've actually passed them, which is always a nice thing. You know, I've always been under the impression that height isn't everything, but it's something. Typically, when you're a little taller, you get better treatment by a lot of people. You're physically larger than most people, so it kind of helps in that scenario. I think the main takeaway of this is high schoolers can be really twisted and really mean. Like I said previously, I was basically just a wallflower, I guess you could say, where I knew a lot of people. I wasn't part of the cool clique, you know, but I knew a lot of people on a first name basis, and that kind of helped, I suppose. I was friends with, I don't know, more like nerdy people, I suppose. You know, we talked about movies and we'd throw like movie quotes at each other. And, you know, one of my friends was into filmmaking, so we did like student films together. I remember a couple times we'd watch, you know, a new movie would come out. We'd either go to the theater as a group to see it, or we'd, you know, rent a movie and see it. We were also big into, you know, video games. Like, I remember this one time we had 2 televisions hooked up to 2 Xboxes, and we were playing Halo with like 8 people. It was unbelievably funny and fun at the same time because it's just so much trash talk going back and forth. We'd all eat lunch together out in the courtyard. My high school was interesting in the fact that the entire center of the high school was open to the elements, which not the greatest thing in the state of Florida, especially Central Florida. A lot of thunderstorms, a lot of rain, a lot of humidity. It's hot as hell. So you'd go in to your next class after lunch and just be just dripping sweat, not having a good time. I mean, I used to say, you know, because I moved to Florida for high school, and I used to say, you know, it's awkward going through those stages because you're changing, your body's changing, etc. But it's even more awkward when you just get over the fact that literally everyone smells like BO, basically. Or they smell like BO covered in perfume or covered in Axe body spray, which was so big back then. Axe body spray is horrendous, but it was used. It was used. I used it for, you know, a solid 6 months. 6 months or so, maybe a year, before I realized this stuff is awful. Florida's that kind of state where you take a shower and then you walk outside and all the good that shower did on the body wash, I mean, it is just gone. And you're like, damn it. So you had to carry like those little tiny little cologne bottles with you just so you can refresh. Literally everybody smelled like sweat. That's all I'm going to say. It was weird. That took a lot to get used to because, you know, growing up in the North, I wasn't exactly used to that. That was a whole other thing that I just did not see coming going there, and took a while to get adjusted. That was an interesting video. Obviously, it had to do with some relations, and that's always a fun time. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I don't know what else to say about that, honestly. It was a good song. Check out the playlist of other Heather's parts in this animatic series, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.